Good evening, Patriot Nation. Our 2026 commencement ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. At this time, please silence all electronic devices and turn off the flash settings on all cameras. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, guardians, family, and friends, and all of Patriot Nation. Welcome to the 2026 Veterans Memorial High School Commencement Ceremony. I'm Dr. Sue Arredondo, Principal of Veterans Memorial High School. I'd like you to take this time to impress upon our guests in the audience that we celebrate the announcements of your loved ones quietly in order that the next student's name can be heard and receive their special recognition. Although this is a celebration, it is a solemn milestone deserving your respect. Thank you. And now at this time, will you please rise and welcome the Veterans Memorial Class of 2026.
Please remain standing for the presentation of our colors by the Veterans of Army JROTC. Tonight, the color guard is commanded by Cadet Major Isabel Cincion, who is carrying the U.S. flag. Right guard for the U.S. flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Soleil Herrera. The Texas flag is being carried by Cadet Captain Brooke Townsley. Left guard for the Texas flag is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Esperanza Pena Baker. The faculty instructors for the Patriot Battalion JROTC are Major Larry Garcia and Sergeant First Class Karen Hudson. Please remain standing through the Pledge of Allegiance, the pledge to the Texas flag, led by Senior Class Treasurer Gael Rene Vasquez, and our national anthem sung by the Veterans Memorial High School Choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please keep your right hand over your heart for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for our opening prayer given by Senior Class Vice President Alyssa Fuentes.
Good evening, everyone. We would like to request a moment of silence to honor the memory of the chair's friends and family members who have passed away and cannot be with us this evening, including Armani Diego Harmailo. Thank you. After tonight, we are stepping into a future that is completely ours. Before we do so, I want to take a moment to collectively give thanks as the class of 2026. At this time, I invite you to bow your head and join me in a prayer of gratitude. Father, we have been blessed with the time we have been given, and we recognize that it should not go to waste. Let the lessons that have brought us here help guide us in the next chapter of our lives. Let us not waste any moments or opportunities, and give us the courage to try new things and step out of our comfort zones. We know that not everything is going to go perfectly, and that is the blessing in disguise, because that is how we grow, and that is how we end up somewhere we never expected, but in the best way possible. Wherever life takes us next, whether it be college, the military, a job, or something completely different, let us have the strength to see things through. We are grateful that this is not an ending, but it is just the beginning. A fresh start full of new experiences, new people, and moments that we have not even imagined. I cannot wait to see the blessings life has in store for each and every single one of us. Amen. Now please welcome back to the podium Principal Dr. Sue Arredondo.
Graduates, please be seated. Audience, please be seated. On behalf of the class of 2026 and the Patriot faculty and staff, we are pleased you have joined us this evening here at the Freeman Coliseum. Graduates, we are tremendously proud of you. This is your day. Enjoy it, celebrate it, and take pride in your accomplishments. Share this milestone with those you love the most, your family, your friends, and guests that are here tonight, and those loved ones that are with us in spirit. Before we proceed with today's ceremony, graduates, please stand. I would ask you show appreciation to your parents, your family, your friends, and acknowledge their guidance. Graduates, please be seated. To our wonderful guests, family, and fellow members of Patriot Nation, today we have the special privilege of honoring this graduating class of 2026. I'm humbled at the accomplishments of this senior class. They are great things ahead of them, future to include careers as doctors, game designers, lawyers, police officers, and military soldiers. Your options are limitless. You are truly the pride of Patriot Nation. At this time, we'd like to honor those graduates who've decided to protect our rights and freedoms against all enemies, foreign and domestic. All graduates who have enlisted in the United States Armed Forces, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. I'd also like to acknowledge some of the accomplishments of our graduates throughout their last 4 years at Veterans Memorial. For example, a group of students put in 1,000 documented hours and passed all licensing exams necessary to go straight into their high-demand career field. This year, 100% of our cosmetology seniors passed their exams. If you are one of those 34 seniors, please stand. I'd also like to acknowledge if you earned any industry or program certification as a part of our career and technical education pathway, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. If you are a member of any of our award-winning CTE programs that receive district, regional, state, or national recognition, please stand. You may be seated. If you are a member of any of our all-academic district, region, or state athletic team, please stand. You may be seated. If you received honorable mention, all district, all region, or all state athletic honors, please stand. You may be seated. Our boys basketball team has made UIL 5A Division II final 3 out of the last 4 years, If you were a member of this year's Final Four team, please stand. You may be seated. If you were an area, regional, or state qualifier for track, tennis, wrestling, swimming, powerlifting, or cross country, please stand. You may be seated. If you are a member of any of the sweepstakes and award-winning fine arts programs, including district, area, regional, and state qualifiers, please stand. You may be seated. If you are a member of any academic program or UIL event that received district, region, area, or state recognition, please stand. You may be seated. If you're a member of the 3-time state qualifying barbecue team, please stand. Thank you to all of the students for your investment of time and talent into Veterans Memorial High School. The culture and traditions of Veterans Memorial High School are a direct result of your presence. This year's graduating class has a 95% career, college, and military readiness this year. That is the highest in Veterans Memorial High School history. Also, this year's graduating class has been awarded many scholarships and accepted to many prestigious universities. This year's grand total for this class is $22.7 million. Now it's time for the introduction of our stage party and special guests. We begin with the Judson Independent School District Interim Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Robert Jacklicht. Now our School Board of Trustees. Monica Ryan, President. Amanda Poteet, Vice President. Leslie Lee, Secretary. Stephanie Jones, Trustee. Suzanne Canoyer, Trustee. Jose Macias Jr., Trustee. Laura Stanford, Trustee. Next, our Judson ISD Superintendent's Cabinet. We thank you for your service to Judson ISD. I'd also like to recognize the leadership and counseling teams of Veterans Memorial High School for numerous hours assisting and supporting students to our success. And we'd also like to recognize all the faculty and staff for their assistance in today's ceremony. It is a distinct honor that I also extend our gratitude to our Veterans Memorial High School Army JROTC staff and our cadets for their continued support of the ceremony and their fine representation of our school. Our namesake stands as an honor to military service, and you do a wonderful job living that as a daily reality in our hallways. At this time, please welcome to the podium Assistant Principal Sherry Harris-Stokes as we recognize 2 of our students' distinguished academic achievements.
We are very proud of all of our students' accomplishments and the excellence they represent. Many of our students have performed outstanding academically. However, we have 2 students who have achieved the highest level of academic success. It is my honor to introduce our salutatorian, Jaden Turner. An individual who truly represents what it means to lead with excellence, curiosity, and purpose. Described as tenacious, inquisitive, innovative, ambitious, and versatile, Jaden exemplifies the power of combining intellect with creativity. Whether exploring complex problems in computer science, expressing ideas through art and music, or leading peers with vision and dedication, he consistently pushes boundaries and redefines what's possible. Ranked 2nd in a class of 361 students with a GPA of 106.87, Jaden's academic achievements are only the beginning of his story. His passion for problem solving, particularly in computer science, has earned him recognition at the district, state, and national levels, including top placements in cybersecurity competitions, UIL computer science, and certification in Java programming. But what truly sets Jaden apart is how he brings his talents to life beyond the classroom. As a leader in organizations such as Computer Science Club, Cybersecurity Club, Student Council, and National Honor Society, he has not only excelled individually, but uplifted others, teaching, mentoring, and creating opportunities for his peers to grow. His commitment to service and hard work is evident in every space he enters, from serving customers with professionalism at the Home Depot to protecting businesses from cyber threats during a competitive internship, to representing over 20,000 students as a student leader at the district level. An athlete, artist, engineer, and leader, Jaden demonstrates that true success is not defined by one path, but by the courage to explore many and to connect them in meaningful ways. This fall, Jaden will continue his journey at the University of Texas at Austin, where he will pursue a degree in computer science and work toward becoming a software engineer, undoubtedly continuing to innovate, create, and make a lasting impact. Tonight, we celebrate not only Jaden Turner's remarkable accomplishments, but also the example he sets for all of us, that curiosity fuels growth, creativity drives innovation, and perseverance makes anything possible. Please join me in welcoming the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2026 salutatorian, Jaden Turner, for the salutatory address.
Good evening and welcome, friends, teachers, family, faculty, and of course, the class of 2026. It is truly an honor to be speaking to you all on this exciting day. First, I want to thank God, because that's who I look up to, for waking me up every day, for giving me goals and aspirations, and for allowing me to thrive in a perfectly imperfect world. I want to thank my peers, my mentors, and my parents for pushing me past my limits and placing me in an environment to succeed. 4 years ago, we walked through our school doors not knowing what we were getting into. We did not know which teachers would challenge us the most, which friendships would last, or who we become by the time we walked across the graduation stage. And honestly, that uncertainty was the whole point. If you would compare our growth to that of a seed in soil, when you plant it, it has no idea what it's going to grow into. It doesn't get a roadmap. It just gets soil and water and time. And it figures out the rest as it goes. What is most remarkable about seed is that everything it needs to become something great is already locked inside of it from the very beginning. And that is us. That has always been us. This school gave us the soil, our teachers and our mentors gave us the water, but the growth, that was all ours. Every late night, every failed test we came back from, every moment we almost quit but did not, that was us doing the quiet, unglamorous work of becoming who we are meant to be. Yet, we are not done growing. I will not stand up here and pretend otherwise. I have big questions about who I want to be, about the kind of world I want to help build, and about how to hold on to my values when there may be pressure around me to compromise them. But what I have learned is that questions are not a sign of weakness. Questions are a sign that you are really paying attention to what is around you. The moment you stop asking questions is the moment you stop growing. It is like a traveler who decides the map is finished before they have even reached their destination. Sometimes it is your own inner voice telling you to be realistic, to take the safe route, to not reach too far. I have heard that voice, and I'm sure you have too. But I've learned that being realistic is just a limitation of your ceiling, and it does not have to become your reality. You have a purpose, so do not let the world put limits on you. Most people relate to their future self like a stranger they will meet someday. But that person is being created right now, by this choice, by this moment. Your future self is not a destination you arrive at. They are built by the version of you who chooses to do the hard thing when every part of you wants to wait. This means that every choice you have to make right now is directly creating the person you dream of being. The world is going to try to hand us a script. It's going to try us to be practical, to play it safe, to sand down your edges so you fit more neatly into a box. But we need you to remember something important. The version of you that walked into our school 4 years ago, wide-eyed and uncertain, already had something in them that no curriculum could teach. A spark, a purpose, and a reason. Do not let the world talk you out of it. I am proud of you all, of all your hard work. I know that it took a lot of sacrifice to get here. Stay curious, stay hungry, and never be afraid to become someone that even surprises yourself. Class of 2026, we were planted here, we were watered here, and tonight we bloom. We all worked extremely hard. God bless you, and congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you. It is my distinct honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Blake Cardenas. Blake is a student who has redefined the standard of excellence at Veterans Memorial High School through an extraordinary blend of intellectual rigor, athletic leadership, and selfless service. Graduating first in a class of 361 students with an incredible 107.63 GPA, this student has proven himself to be a master of the most demanding curriculum we offer, an AP Scholar with distinction and a certification IT Java specialist. He has already begun making his mark in the tech world, from winning first place in regional coding competitions to qualifying for state in both UIL Computer Science and Business Professionals of America. His technical prowess is matched only by his drive to succeed. However, Blake Cardenas is much more than a scholar. He is a leader who understands that true success is measured by the impact we have on others. As a president of both the National Honor Society and the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, he has organized food drives that collected over a ton of provisions, managed the school's care closet for students in need, and dedicated hundreds of hours to coaching youth tennis and supporting elderly residents in our community. Whether he was leading our varsity tennis captain or guiding peers through complex cybersecurity challenges, Blake has consistently modeled integrity, sportsmanship, and a heart of service. This fall, Blake will take his talents to the University of Texas at Austin to major in computer science. We have no doubt that he will continue to innovate, lead, and serve with the same passion he has shown us every day at Veterans Memorial High School. Please join me in welcoming a true scholar athlete and the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Blake Cardenas.
Good evening, families, faculty, staff, administration, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Blake Cardenas, and I'm honored to be your valedictorian. I have been told by numerous people not to make this boring, and now starts page 1 of 20. Wait, oops, that's last year's speech. All right, I want to start off by just saying we did it. We survived all those grueling years to make it here. From middle school, enduring COVID and online school, where you put tape on our cameras and told the teacher it was Zoom's fault, to high school, where we attempted real work for the first time, until AI saved us for the rest of the time. Wait, just kidding, what even is chat? And senior year, where we defeated senioritis while making sure our phones are well hidden under the desk so the teacher would not take them. Now here is the part where I go on about the hours I spent working for this achievement, and I missed out on so many events, and it was not worth it. Except this isn't me, and it shouldn't be you. I'll be honest, even for this speech, I procrastinated writing it, but not because I was studying every day of my life, but because I wanted some balance in it. During my high school years, if there was a big test coming up, studying on Friday would never happen. I had to hang out with the boys, staying up too late, doing absolutely nothing productive. And it was some of the best nights of my life. Saturday brought sleeping in, maybe getting some work done, and doing it all over again. On Sunday, I would collect myself and finish what I needed to do. Looking back, I would never change anything about my routine. To be clear, this wasn't an accident. It was a choice. It was a choice to show up for the people in my life the same way I showed up for my grades. I hope you do the same. I'm sharing these things not to brag, but to say that finding joy makes life better. Live in the moment. We've all been in 7th period on a Friday, waiting to get out of the student parking lot, then waiting to escape the traffic of the student parking lot. Whether it's a McDonald's run at midnight, stopping by the kiddie mart, or just sitting around with your closest friends. To other people, it may look like you're doing nothing with people, but doing nothing with people you love can inspire you to do more with your life. I'm grateful to God for putting me up here today. My parents for always letting me try new things, fail miserably, and then try again. My older brothers, Bo and Brady, whom I've looked up to my whole life, even after being tortured as the youngest brother. And to my closest friends, Caden Cooper, Evan Rodriguez, Blue Bonilla, and Johnny Campos, who somehow put up with me and made my life better every day. And to the parents in the room, thank you for supporting our growth, even when it involves simply dropping us off at football games and picking us from places you may not have wanted to know about. You endured our attitudes and danger when we first started driving. Most of my friends would call me the best driver, as long as there isn't a curb nearby. You watched us go from kids who needed help with everything to people who are about to walk out that door on our own. That's yours. You did that too. To the teachers, thank you for pushing us farther than we thought we could go and always believing in us and who we could become. Thank you, Mr. Rundell, Ms. Martin, Ms. Thompson. Though, I must say, most of the teachers I would have hoped seeing this speech today have left. Coach Bullock, Coach Allen, Mr. Reisky, Ms. Trainer. Oh, wow, this is a long list, so let me move on. Everyone right here is the same, no matter what comes next. College, military, trade school, work, or even if you're one of the lucky ones taking a gap year. We are all graduates. If you take one thing from this speech, let it be this: don't settle for safety. Put your best effort into not just school, but into actually living. Jim Carrey once said, "You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love." Chase the thing that scares you a little, and remember failure occurs on the road to success, but on this road, there's plenty of time to stop and have fun. Congratulations, class 2026. I'm so grateful to be one of you. Please welcome Dr. Arno back to this podium. And go Spurs, baby.
We'd like to welcome School Board President Ms. Monica Ryan to address the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2026.
Good evening, Patriot Nation. It is an honor to stand before you tonight. As I look around this packed Coliseum, I see more than a crowd. I see the faces of the people who helped make this moment possible. Parents, grandparents, siblings, teachers, coaches, and the friends whose love, encouragement, and support helped bring the class of 2026 to this day. You came to celebrate because you have been part of this journey every step of the way, and the class of 2026 did not get here alone. The people cheering for you tonight have walked beside you, prayed for you, encouraged you, reminded you about deadlines, asked if your homework was finished, and probably more than once dropped off Chick-fil-A at the front office. If the amount of Kleenex in our pockets is any indication, even Dr. Arredondo and I, proud class of 2026 Patriot Nation moms ourselves, have already accepted the fact that we're probably not making it through the ceremony with dry eyes. As parents, we found ourselves facing challenges no parenting handbook ever prepared us for, like trying to understand how a student can lose a Chromebook charger every single week, but somehow always knows exactly where their phone is, or wondering why there is always enough energy to make a TikTok, but never enough energy to unload the dishwasher. Or the countless text messages that say, "I need $20, that never come with an explanation, but do come with the expectation of immediate action. And discovering that every important school form magically appears about 7 minutes before it is due. Yet somehow, through the missing assignments, attendance notifications, Saturday park hours, missed buses, forgotten lunches, and all the emotions that come with the senior year, parents, we made it. And more importantly, graduates, you made it. It's hard to believe, but this journey began 13 years ago. In that year, the very first original Netflix series, House of Cards, premiered. Edward Snowden released classified government documents, and the #1 song in America, Thrift Shop, had all of us parents trying to figure out what popping tags really meant. Meanwhile, most of you were just 5 years old, walking into kindergarten with backpacks nearly as big as you were and hearts full of curiosity. You probably didn't know how to tie your shoes, let alone imagine this day would come. And yet, here you are, sitting in your cap and gown, one tassel turn away from your future. Since that first day in kindergarten, the world around you has changed in countless ways. But what is even more remarkable is how much you have changed. You have grown into artists, athletes, scientists, leaders, and dreamers. You have experienced moments when life felt perfect. Friday night lights, pep rallies, spirit week, prom, or simply laughing with your friends in the cafeteria. Moments when you felt you were on top of the world. But some moments were much harder. You faced academic pressures that sometimes felt overwhelming. You carried burdens that many people never saw. You experienced disappointment, heartbreak, and loss. And you lived through a pandemic that took away milestones, changed the way you learn, and made an already difficult journey even harder. There were days when you were simply trying to make it through, days that tested your confidence, your patience, and your patriot strength. There were moments, quiet moments, when you wondered if you were going to make it, but you did. You didn't let the highs define you, and you didn't let the lows defeat you. You persevered, and that perseverance is now part of who you are. I think of life as a roller coaster. The part I dislike the most is the climb to the top, because it's slow. It builds anticipation. I hear those familiar clicks, and you know something is coming, but you have no idea what. That's exactly where you are tonight. You're on the top of the climb, just a few clicks away from a future waiting to rush towards you. Not knowing what comes next can be scary. Some of you may wish the ride would stop right here, that you could stay in this moment because it feels safe, feels comfortable and familiar. But here's my message to you. Don't get stuck. This ceremony is not the end of the ride. It's only the beginning. The twists and turns ahead will surprise you, challenge you, excite you. And yes, sometimes they may scare you, but they are yours. This is your ride, and you are ready for it. So when life picks up speed, throw your hands in the air, laugh often, scream if you need to, lean into the unexpected turns, and never be afraid of the next drop, because you have already proven that you have what it takes to make it through. It's okay to pause for a moment and celebrate everything you have accomplished. You have earned that. But then keep moving forward. The unknown may be intimidating, but look around this building. It is filled with family members, friends, teachers, coaches, and mentors who have supported you every step of the way and who will contribute to support you long after tonight. And remember, this will always be home. You will always be part of Judson ISD. You will always be part of one home, one family, and you will always be a member of the Patriot Nation. And as I leave you tonight, I want to share one final hope for each of you in the words of Rascal Flatts. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to, that your dreams stay big, your worries stay small, and you never need to carry more than you can hold. Congratulations, Veterans Memorial High School Class of 2026. We are proud of everything you have accomplished, and we cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish in the future. The future is waiting, so enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Ms. Ryan. Please welcome Dr. Robert Jackledge, Interim Superintendent of Judson ISD, to the podium to certify the class of 2026. Graduates, please stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about our 2026 graduates of Patriot Nation? I am extremely privileged and honored to validate to the Board of Trustees this Veterans Memorial High School graduating class of 2026. Members of the Board of Trustees for the Judson Independent School District, I hereby certify that these seniors have fulfilled all requirements as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and are therefore bona fide graduates from the Judson Independent School District. At this time, Dr. Arredondo, you may begin awarding the diplomas for the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2026.
Graduates, please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Jacklich. Diplomas will be presented by our members of the Judson ISD Board of Trustees. Assisting us with the presentation, the graduates will be two of our outstanding educators, Monica Diaz and Lauren Police. As our stage party moves to their respective areas, I'd like to again impress upon you, our guests in the audience, to please celebrate the announcement of your loved one quietly in order for the next student's name to be heard and also to receive their special recognition. Although this is a celebration, it is also a solemn milestone, and every graduate and family deserves due respect and honor. Thank you.
Blake Henry Cardenas. Jaden Elijah Turner. Jenna Olivia Bostick. Ashton Scott Shirtleff. Elena Lee Goldie. Johan Jang. Ivy Louise Kiendoz. Lucita Olivia Baker. Carolina Jimenez. Tammy Lee Hyun. Addison Renee Aguilar. Ashlyn Marie Aguilar. Daniel Paul Aguilar Jr. Amora Chanel Aguirre Coleman. Luke James A. Hart. Marcelo Alatorre. Angeline Marie Alvarado. Anthony Marvin Arredondo. Lauren Maria Arriola. Elena Ray Arroyo. Honey Alexis Avendaño. Anaya Marie Avery. Evan Joseph Avery. David Ayala. Nigel Lester Bustos Badeo. Sanaya Danye Bailey. Cristiano Bieri Balacianu. Cassandra Renee Valderramas. Sergio Manuel Valderas Jr. Braylon Dene Valderas. Getsemani Jada Barrera. Robert Domenico Basil Jr. Claire Seraph Bean. Katarina May Bell. Taylor Cameron Rochelle Bell. Tyler Corey Blacks. William Patrick Blaylock. Josiah Khalil Elliott Bogus. Darren Cecil Bolds. Danny Blue Bonilla. Aiden Anthony Bosmans. Amaya Dasani Boston. Alexander Matthews Brown. Emily Logan Buck. Malik Deshawn Burrell. Corbin Leland Bustos. Vaughn Anthony Caballero. James Anthony Campos. John David Campos. Jacob David Candelaria. Matthew Adrian Cantu. Nathaniel Aiden Cantu. Suriel Mateo Carmona. Justin Bernard Carrizal. Alana Jade Cartagena. Allison Elizabeth Carter. Noah Paul Carter. Tiger Lily Arwin Vaimoana Carter. Julius John Casillas. Mario Alberto Castellanos Jr. Christian Makira Chambers. Ariana Danielle Chapa. Carlos Christmas III. Damon Zayden Jonas Clark. Elazar Cobos. Bryce Rashad Cole Jr. Aubrey Larie Cohn. Evelyn Nicole Conkley. Jameson Blake Connell. Eliza Chloe Contreras. Caden Joseph Cooper. Diego Jose Corral. Brooklyn Sade Covington Stubbs. Angel Marcos Cruz. Carmela Nicole Cruz. Cameron Mackenzie Danaher. Sean Patrick Daniel. Sean Dominic Davila. Savion Amari Davis. Tegan Brooklyn Davis. Marculus Mackay DeFrance. D'Angelo Davion de la Rosa. Javier Ricardo de la Rosa. Andrew Landon Despain. Jonathan Francis Diaz. Roxana Mariam Diaz Almanza. Alora Faith Dickinson. Tyler Hayden Dixon. Jason Brenovan Jinga. Alessandra Michelle Dominguez.
Angelica Naomi Dueñas Zubia. Justin Scott Eagleson. Layla Catherine Simone Earl. Marquise Deshawn Ibagua. Gabriel Alexander Echazabal. Riley Nathaniel Edens. Elizabeth Rose Enriquez. Brooke Elizabeth Escobedo. Reese Essence Farmer. Sophie Marie Farrington. Alexander Josiah Feliciano Otero. Dindo Taimanao Ferrer Jr. Reese Vernon Flake. Ethan Chavez Flores. Jonah Daniel Flowers. Jedediah Rashid Fontaine. Elena Harms Forbes. Caitlin Nicole Frazier. Caleb Aaron Freeman. Aiden Zai Fusich. Alyssa Janelle Fuentes. Rodrigo Fuentes. Roman Cesar Valderas Fuentes. Vincent Donito Gallegos. Elijah Andre Galloway. Shayrin Leolani Gamage. Angel Martinez Trey Garcia. Cielo Regina Garcia. Dylan Nathaniel Garcia. Janelle Jocelyn Garcia. Madeline Juliet Garcia. Michaela Garcia. Victor Emmanuel Garcia. Jaden Skylar Garza. Nicholas Arthur Gaitan. Kylie Michelle Gold. Abriana Jocelyn Gonzalez. Ivan Gonzalez Jr. Marla Jolyn Gonzalez. Maximus Alfonso Gonzalez. Jose Pedro Gonzalez Castro. Rosario de Fatima Gonzalez Rojas. Addison Lynn Goolsby. Adam Matthew Gordon. Nadia Lynn Gottschalk. Elijah Patrick Graham. Simone Janae Green. Haley Jade Guajardo. Victoria Alicia Gell. Simon Theodore Guerrero. Soleth May Gutierrez. Dylan Scott Haddis. Caitlin Ray Haga. Sky Mackenzie Hall. Michaela Lynn Arrada. Keandrius Latrell Harrington. Janae Lachelle Harris. Tara Price Harris. Kiesha Denise Harrison. Xavier William Harvey. Nalia Jocelyn Hatnett. Isaac Charles Heller. Janaya Ariana Henry. Maya Jade Henry. Elena Stephanie Hensey. Isabella Sofia Hernandez. Jaslyn Sofia Hernandez. Joshua Elias Hernandez. Julia June Hernandez. Lisette Guadalupe Hernandez. Yadira Noemí Hernandez. Evan Lee Herrera. Lucas Julián Herrera. Jaleese Peyton Hodges. Brandy Elise Holder. Hannah Lauren Holdsworth. Bailey Ray Huff. Cody Alexander Humphrey. Akeem Kamani Hunt. Adriel Deshawn Hunter. Fatima Samantha Hunter. Nicolas Ibarra. Malaysia D'Angela Lene Ina. Christopher Rolando Izquierdo. Ava Ann Jansen. Joshua Lee Jennings. Miranda Rachel Jimenez. Scarlett Anaya John. Jaden Elijah Johns. Royden Godfrey Johnson Jr. Dorian Daniel Jones.
David Royland Jones Hadnot. Darian Derwent Jordan. Tricoris Antoine Jordan Jr. Elijah Noah Juarez. James Aiden Jurado Jr. Malachi Asan Kehi. Anthony Jamal Leon Keith. Jordan April Kirby. Coleman Oslin Kettering II. Sean Patrick Kiefer. Cole Wayne Kniper. Aiden Joseph Krupka. Igul Kurbanova. Ariana Sade Laboon. Stacy An Phuong Lam. Kristen Marie Lambrecht. Nathaniel Jose Lambrecht. Valentina Raquel Ledesma Ketchum. Christian Bethlehem Lee. Kingston Rameses Leja. Asia Monet Lewis. Alina Jasleen Morales. Audrey Alexandria Lopez. Noah Steve Lott. Michaela Lynn Lott. Michelle Isabel Lozano. Aiden James Luce. Alani Angeli Lugo. William Joseph Lyons. Caden William Makovsky. Isela Elise Maldonado. Leilani Nicole Maldonado. Brandon David Martes. Erica Michelle Marquardt. Emily Cecile Marie Martins. Sofia Elena Martinez. Solomon Nathan McDaniel. Michaela May McDonald. Tamaya Kiera McDowell. Leah Margarita Medina. Leslie Andrea Medina. Michaela Lynn Mendiola. Laura Liliana Meras. Gavin Lee Mick. Colton Jules Milstein. Brisa Nayeli Miranda. Matthew James Montes. Jamichael Durrell Moore Jr. Jayla Analina Morales. Isbel Lázaro Moreno Domenech. Aiden Stephen Morrison. Holly Garland Morrow. Lucas Gage Morton. Caden Ray Mueller. Noah Angelo Munoz. Sydney Michelle Murray. Yue Natasha. Erasmo Fidencio Navarro. Davion Nico Nevet. Esmeralda Marie Noriega. Alejandro Caleb Ocaña Montañez. Anthony Uguchimierem Ojegbu. Javier Wilberto Ortiz. Natalie Jean Ortiz. Presley Olivia Oswalt. Joshua David Padula. Jordan Grace Paredes Gonzalez. Dulce Alejandra Paredes Terrazas. Perry Michael Pesina. Jake Matthew Pelayo. Kayla Lisbeth Peña. Giselle Jasmine Perez. Dylan Joseph Phillips. Jessica Michelle Phipps. Lily Ariel Postel. Leonidas Kimo Potter. Caitlin Rose Prather. Mukide Prince. Emmanuel Pruneda. Audrina Jalen Puffer. Cristian Misael Ramirez. Mia Kamiko Ramos. Lara Isabel Ramos Mercado. Gael Reali Vázquez. Braylon Nicole Rice. Isaac Alexander Ricondo. Dylan Ray Riggs. Tiana Marie Riley. Aaron Quiapo Rivera. Tristan James Robinson. Bernardo Rodriguez IV.
Christian Taylor Rodriguez. Evan Andrew Rodriguez. Gabriel Angel Rodriguez. Julian Rodriguez. Ray Luis Rodriguez Jr. Dakota Ray Rohan. Rafael Rojas Duran. Nathan Jeremiah Rojas Rodriguez. Angelina Leonette Romero. Ricky Steven Ruiz. Demarian Day Russell. Jaden Michelle Russell. Jordan Cyrus Kenneth Russell. Caitlin Marie Ryan. Summer Grace Ryan. Josie Alexandra Salazar. Ariana Aisa Sanchez. Arya Michelle Sanchez. Furman Jacob Sanchez III. Victoria Irene Sanchez. Aiden Noel Sanchez. Andrea Valentina Sanchez Guzman. Ezequiel Raúl Sandoval. Tiffany Amber Santana. Gabriela Marixa Santiago. Michaela Sanaya Satcher. Malachi Latrell Charles Saunders. Aiden Christopher Cervantes. Courtney Gerard Shanklin, Jr. Raymond Shee. Jasiri Amora Sky Shields. Jerusalem Silva. Nathan Seetong. Adriana Raquel Smith. Ailani May Ling Solis Fuller. Kaylin Hanea Sotelo. Ariana Anais Spears. Caitlin Leanne Spicer. Isabella Suanne Steele. Walker Ray Stevens. Yeshaya Royal Khalil Taylor. Bianca Marie Teeler. Landon Roger Tedrow. Justin Tyler Ticelli. Brooklyn Michelle Tamborelli. Caitlin Ann Torres. Camila Torres Ramirez. Jaren Keontre Towns. Gia Bao Tran. Uyen Tam Tran. Caden Alexander Trailer. Jenna Noelani Trujillo. Jasmine Janae Troublefield. Derek Truong. Vincent Truong. Jerissa Talia Tucker. Gia Andrea Perez Urquico. John Joseph Uveda Jr. Henry Vaca Gandara. Mackenzie Alexis Valdez. Evelyn Gabriela Valenciano. Asia Marie Vasquez. Sofia Vasquez. Ángel Isaac Vasquez Lara. Andres Vasquez. Marco Anthony Vasquez. Mary Jane Margarita Venegas. Leila Esmeralda Villarreal Cantu. Elizabeth Marie Von Reiner. Lauren Francisca Wade Shaw. Colin Patrick Wagner. Mariska Destiny Walker. Shanti Nicole West. Naji Mitchell White. Haley Elizabeth White. Caleb Milas Wilkerson. Caden Nicholas Williams. Sincere Mishery Williams. Desiree Michaela Willman. Jeremiah Nicholas Wilson. Samuel Kiani Wiltz. Sean Xavier Withrow. Isaac Anjay Vulderchik. Denitra Shani Wright. Andre Jordan Young. Mariangela Zambrano. Mia Ray Zamora. Luis Armando Zavala. Jasmine Angelina Zelaya. Benjamin Emiliano Zúñiga Acevedo.
Congratulations, graduates. It is now my honor. It is now my honor to introduce you to the class of 2026 Senior Class President, Justin Eagleson.
Good evening, everyone. First, I am greatly humbled and honored to serve as this year's Senior Class President. More importantly, I would like to thank all the faculty, staff, and parents who helped guide us to this moment. To our teachers and school staff, thank you for your endless patience, dedication, and ways you supported us, both inside and outside the classroom. To our parents and families, thank you for your sacrifices, encouragement, and your constant love and support. None of us would be here without the people who stood beside us every step of the way. Tonight, we celebrate something bigger than diplomas, cords, or titles. We celebrate a chapter of life that we have completed, a chapter that shaped us in many ways that we may not understand now. When I think about our class, I do not just think about the big moments. I think about the small ones as well, such as the conversations in the hallways, the hilarious drives to school, the moments where we had the times of our lives at the lunch table, and the quality time we spent with friends in class. These memories may seem insignificant, but these things become something we keep close to us forever. That is what made this year's class special. We learned that life is not only about milestones and achievements, it is about the memories and moments. We even made it through the phone ban, or at least some of us. We survived our senior year without constant doom scrolling and our music playlists blasting on full volume in our headphones. Some of us even survived senioritis, fighting the urge to not go to school and clocking out around 6th and 7th period. Even when we were fighting these battles, we found ways to connect, laugh, and make memories. Perhaps that was the lesson all along. Personally, high school changed me. I came in shy, awkward, and unsure of myself. I spent a lot of time overthinking, doubting myself, and forgetting to take care of the person I was becoming. But over the 4 years, because of the people around me, I grew into someone more confident, more outgoing, and more willing to embrace my life. With that, I would like to give some special shout-outs to special people. To Paola and Abby, the people I view as my older siblings who always have my back. Thank you for being my biggest inspirations and role models throughout my first 3 years of high school. To Ava Jansen, thanks for being the best AP biology buddy and slave friend. And by the way, sorry for leaving you in German class. To Livia Wu, thank you for being silly. You always made me crack a smile when we drove to school together. I will miss the car rides to school once I graduate. To Riley Hall, thanks for being the best gym bro I could ever ask for, especially when you pushed me through 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. To Dakota Rohan, thanks for always being there since day one. You witnessed all of my phases in high school and always stood by me. I will forever miss those FaceTime calls together, bonding over Taylor Swift. To the math department, thank you for your endless opportunities to grow my knowledge in math and help me build my future career as an actuary. To my nerdy friends, Ashton, Natalia, Lainey, and Jenna, thank you for inspiring me to be the best scholar I could be, and for the very fun game nights we had. To Geneva, thanks for being your silly self and making me embrace the nerdy side of me. To my music teachers, even though you all put me through a lot of stress, thanks for building my resilience and teaching me the importance of effort. To my favorite music artists, Taylor Swift, Phoebe Bridgers, and Billie Eilish, thank you for helping me get through high school with your relatable lyrics and heart-touching songs. To my best friend, Christian Lee, thanks for being there since 6th grade as trombone buddies, and thanks for always standing by my side and providing endless support, even when I was wrong. To my friend group, Imagine Mathematicians, thanks for sticking together and hanging out through the entirety of high school. I will never forget this group that started off as a star study group in 8th grade and ended up as the friend group for life. Finally, thank you, Mom, Dad, and my siblings. Thanks for your sacrifices and endless support, even when I was annoying. Thanks for spending quality time with me and making me feel special my whole life. So, to my classmates, here's what I want to leave you with. Cherish the past memories, enjoy the present, and keep living on for your future. Never let nostalgia stop you from growing. Never let fear stop you from trying. And never let comfort stop you from discovering who you can become. We are stepping into a world full of unknowns. Some of us are heading to college. Some are chasing careers. Some are still figuring it out, and that is okay. There is no single timeline for success. But wherever life takes us, I hope we carry the spirit of this class with us. Adventurous enough to take chances, dynamic enough to adapt, and vibrant enough to leave light wherever we go. Tonight may feel like the final episode of something we never wanted to end, but life will bring us a new, exciting season. Congratulations, class of 2026. Please welcome to the podium, Simone Green for the closing remarks.
Good evening, Patriot Nation! My name is Simone Green, your senior class historian. As we close this chapter, let us take a moment to appreciate how far we have come, not just in school, but in life. There were moments that challenged us, days that felt overwhelming, and times we did not think that we would make it through. But we did make it through. As we move forward, I pray you carry strength, peace, and confidence into whatever comes next. I encourage you to care for your mental health the same way you nurture your dreams, with love and patience. Ignore the whispers of doubt and surround yourself with people who speak positively into your life. More importantly, keep going and keep growing, because you didn't come this far just to come this far. Finally, congratulations to us, the class of 2026. And like Taylor Swift said, long story short, we survived. Thank you. Now welcome back to the podium, Justin Eagleson.
Graduates, please stand. Now, our alma mater sung by the Veterans Memorial High School Choir. Thank you, choir. Now, seniors, to symbolize our status as graduates of Veterans Memorial High School, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, we did it.